I didn't apply for the job because I wanted it. I applied because the ad felt like it was meant for me. It wasn't on a job site. It was buried in a classifieds forum that hadn't been updated in years, sandwiched between listings for broken furniture and forgotten storage units. The text was simple and oddly formal. Night, security, high-rise, residential, 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. No experience required. No company name. No logo. Just a phone number. When I called, someone picked up before the first ring finished. I heard breathing. Not heavy, not nervous, just patient. Then a woman said, "You're calling late." "I'm calling about the job," I said. "I know," she replied. She gave me an address without asking my name. That was the first moment I felt something was wrong. The building was called Larkspur Tower, though no sign on the outside actually said that. It rose above the surrounding streets like it had been dropped there by mistake, a 22-floor slab of glass and concrete that didn't quite fit the neighborhood. The nearby shops were dark, the streets empty. Only a handful of windows in the tower were lit. Inside, the lobby was clean but strangely cold. Not the kind of cold that comes from air conditioning, the kind that sinks into your bones. 3 elevators stood in a row behind the security desk. A man was waiting for me there. He didn't smile. He didn't introduce himself. He just slid a badge, a clipboard, and a ring of keys across the desk. "Midnight to 8, he said. "Watch the cameras. Log any movement." "Anything else?" I asked. He hesitated. "Don't ride elevator C after midnight." "Why?" His jaw tightened. "Because it doesn't always stop where it should." Then he left through the front doors without looking back. From midnight to 12:40, nothing happened. The building felt asleep, not quiet, but holding its breath. The security monitors showed empty hallways, stairwells that never changed, doors that stayed closed. At 12:41, one of the elevators chimed. Not A, not B, C. The sound was wrong, slightly warped, like a recording being played back too slowly. The doors slid open. No one inside, but the air that drifted out was stale, thick, and cold, as if the inside of the elevator hadn't been opened in a very long time. The display above the doors read, 23. The building had only 22 floors. I remember whispering, "That's not possible." The number didn't change. The doors closed. At 1:12 a.m., elevator C chimed again. This time, I was watching. The doors opened slowly, as if something inside was resisting them. For a moment, I saw nothing. Then a shoe appeared. Then a leg. Then a man stepped out. He moved like gravity had only just remembered to pull him down. He didn't blink. He didn't breathe. He walked past me without making a sound and disappeared into the east hallway. On the security monitor, that hallway stayed empty. I replayed the footage. No one was there. In the security desk drawer, I found an old, swollen logbook. The pages were wrinkled, as if they had been touched by damp hands for years. Every entry mentioned elevator C. 1:12, 1 exit. 2:4, 2 exits. 3:47, 4 exits. The floor numbers climbed higher each night. 23, 24, 25, 26. Near the end, the handwriting began to shake. They don't come from inside the elevator. They come from between the floors. I told myself it was stress. That building's creak. That camera's glitch. That exhaustion makes people see things. At 1:13 a.m., elevator C opened. A woman stepped out. Her clothes were outdated, like she had walked out of another decade. She walked straight through the lobby doors. The glass never moved. The building manager finally told me. Larkspur Tower wasn't haunted. It was thin, a place where space folded too tightly, where the gap between here and somewhere else was worn through. Elevator C didn't go up. It went through, and whatever lived on the other side was slowly pushing back. At 3:02 a.m., the display began to climb. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The doors opened. The elevator was full. Every passenger was staring at me, and none of them were breathing.